My best friend keeps on calling my mom a beach. This time last year, my best friend Amy and I became super close, but the closer I got with her, the more my grades started to drop in school, and my mom told me that I needed to stop hanging around with her or else I was going to fail all my classes. At first, I was super mad with my mother, but now I have come to terms with it. I told Amy what my mother said and that we would have to be school besties. At that time, Amy and I agreed my mother was a bitch. Just before the Christmas break, I started getting annoyed that Amy kept calling my mom a bitch but thought it would all sort itself out over Christmas. When we returned to school, Amy was still calling my mom a bitch, and I told her politely the first few times to stop, but she wouldn't, so we had a small argument that was solved within the day. After the fight, Amy still called my mom a bitch, just not as often, and I didn't want to start another war, so I didn't say anything, but every time she said something about my mom, my resentment slowly built. Eventually, I cracked, and I poop-talked her to my other friend group, which, looking back on it, I shouldn't have done. After that, I felt horrible and started being slightly nicer to Amy. However, Amy overheard, and when I noticed she was being odd with me, I asked her what was wrong, and she told me. At the time, I denied it and made it seem like I had every reason to have done it when, in reality, I didn't. Me and I haven't spoken since that day, but last week, I sent her a text apologizing and saying I missed her. She left the reader open and has ignored me even more since. I had recently found out she poop-talked me as well after she found out that I poop-talked her back in March before I asked what was wrong. This was after multiple friendly encounters where she pretended I wasn't there or hadn't said anything. I forgive her for it and know I would have done the same if I was in her position. At this point, I can't see if I'm ignoring that I effed up so bad she can't forgive me or if she's being a bitch for not accepting my apology and all my attempts to reach out.